guys, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to Busy Being Jen. I first have to apologize because I am late posting this May mini challenge video, and quite honestly, I forgot. And I forgot because my May mini challenge is going to be a continuation of what I did in the April challenge. So I'll tell you about that. But first, if you're new here on my channel and new to the mini challenges, these are challenges that we set for ourselves that are based on something that has to do with mind, body, or soul, something positive that you can do for yourself. You can choose a challenge that is like a daily challenge, like drinking enough water. It could be a one-time thing where you're organizing a closet, or it could be as simple as making an appointment for something that you've been putting off. So anyway, it's just something that you can accomplish in the month that that is good for you. So when I did my April challenge, well, let's go back a second. So January, I did a morning routine challenge where I would sit down every morning, kind of look at my calendar, plan out my day, set my priorities for myself, but also spend some time reading my Bible and writing in my prayer journal. So that was January. February and March, I focused on an exercise challenge using heavier weights and things just to kind of build muscle and strengthen bones and things like that. So that was February and March. Then April, well, let me tell you this first. So you may remember at the end of December in my video about the upcoming challenges, I made a vision board for myself. And basically it's just a piece of paper with kind of a collage of things on it. And I've been keeping this in my office so that I can glance at it and remind myself of the things that I had reflected on that are important to me that I wanted to focus on in 2025. And as I've been choosing my challenges each month, I kind of look and, and a lot of times pick something that's on this list. So I had Bible study, exercise, nutrition. I have one thing that says author at work, so writing, and I've been doing a lot of that. I haven't set a challenge for myself because when I get a writing assignment, and I've had 2 in a row in 2025, it's not really a challenge. I have a due date and I have to get my project done or the publishing company is not going to be happy with me. My YouTube channel, and I haven't set any goals for myself about that one, but as you guys have probably noticed, especially if you watch both of my channels, that I have been putting up more videos than I did last year. And then I have my teaching, that's my online teaching for the university, friends, travel, music, and being a grandma. And so in April, my challenge was to plan some things for my 2 oldest grandchildren. They're 5 and 8, both girls. And so they're going to be staying with us this summer for 2 weeks. And I really wanted to plan out sort of what I was going to do with them while they're here. Keep in mind, I was a classroom teacher for 12 years. So I understand that when you make plans, they don't always go according to plan. And you kind of have to have backups and be flexible. And so even though I have this planned out to a T, I know that I may have to kind of restructure things based on their interests and stuff. So I actually put together a notebook in April, and it's sort of planning out a summer camp. And I have, here, I have a daily schedule. I mean, this thing is detailed from starting out by getting dressed, making their beds, eating breakfast, I chose a theme that's going to kind of cover the 2 weeks. And the theme I chose was nature activities, but I'm going to kind of link it together with a book about fairies and doing a fairy walk in the forest looking for, I don't know if they're going to be into that. If they aren't, then we'll just ditch that part of it. But I'm going to have them collect nature materials, give them a bag. They can collect pine cones and pine needles and leaves and twigs and stuff. And then I have art projects that are going to use some of the materials that they find. And so I'm going to have a theme time in the morning. I've got lunch and story time where I read to them, some time where in the afternoon where we do some coloring or art. Where there's a park that's right in my neighborhood, like it's a 5-minute walk, and we'll go over there for some recess time. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm going to do outdoor play for an hour in the morning, and I've gotten different activities that are different toy kind of things, balls and bean bags and different things, because I'm hoping that they can use that hour to sort of entertain themselves in the backyard, and then I'll be with them, of course, at the park and all of that. We're gonna have some family game time and stuff like that. So I have all of this stuff planned out, and I tried to think of like a balance of me entertaining them with stuff to do, them entertaining themselves, some high activity times, some quiet times, and things like that. And then I have a field trip planned each week. There is a cool thing just outside of Flagstaff called the Barefoot Trail. And it is a sensory experience for the feet. And they walk, it's like a 1-mile trail, and part of it they walk through grass, and part of like natural forest grass. Part of it they're walking on these smooth stones, and part of it they walk through a creek. And so yeah, just a bunch of fun stuff like that, which goes really well with the nature activity. The second week we're going to do a field trip, but it has nothing to do with nature. We're going to go play laser tag. And so that I thought would be a lot of fun. So all that to say, I am feeling on it with this stuff. So what I'm doing for May is a continuation of this, because now that I have everything planned out, I need to list out, one of the things that I did in addition to the activities is I planned out food for the kids, because, you know, kids can be picky. And while these kids are pretty decent eaters, I know that if I cook for them the kinds of things John and I eat, they probably won't like it. They don't like spicy food, for sure. So I planned out meals and things like that. So my plan for May is going to be something that probably won't be a one and done, but maybe a couple of times I'll sit down with this stuff, and I'm going to plan out any supplies I need to go to the store to buy, paint, or, you know, just supplies for their art stuff that maybe I don't have. And then also I'm going to list the food items I need to get. Any non-perishables I'll probably just go ahead and pick up at the store, so that when we drive out to San Diego to get them, I will have most everything I need and won't need to go to the grocery store, because I will have already planned it and shopped for it, and then bring them back. Their parents are going to come and pick them up at the end of the 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm super excited about this, and it's really helping me to have this thing to kind of stay focused on my goals for the year. And there's still things I have not focused on here, and it's a good thing that we have many more months left in 2025. So I'm curious to know what you did for your April challenge and what you're thinking of doing for your May challenge. And yeah, some of your ideas that you give me, that you share with me are inspirational to me. And some of you, like, there's one of my viewers who's reading like a maniac in 2025. Good job. I'm so inspired by her. So anyway, I love to hear what you guys are doing, and it's just fun to connect with the viewers. So I hope you will comment in the space below. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Good luck with your May Mini Challenge, and I hope I'll see you again on Busy Being Jen. Bye.